Shalom, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, call Allah Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. And of course, double honors go out to the apostles of Great Millstone, of course, who through the Spirit taught all of us His truth. This is Naaman with the DC camp once again. This is another article on Jake and how it's been a real effed up place that we're in as a people, talking about America. All right, and for the life of me, I can't fathom why anyone would want to stay in this. All right, you still, some of us still with this attitude of things are going to get better, the white man is going to get better, and it's been over 5 centuries. All right, we're talking about since the time of Columbus and that papal bull, that edict that was given, all right, that allowed Christopher Columbus to come on this side of the world, and then his son Diego after him, and the rape, robbery, and murder, and just the transfer of wealth during that time period from 1492 actually until now. I was going to say at the eve of the Civil War, the U.S. Civil War, which would be more accurate, but you know, our people are still getting screwed over. So yeah, to this present day. All right, this is from the American Bar, all right, Human Rights, and it reads: a history of tolerance for violence has laid the groundwork. Hold on. All right, a history of tolerance for violence has laid the groundwork for injustice today. All right. So this is one of those things where, yes, what happened in the past matters. Let me get a scripture real quick for those of you still in denial. All right. Just forget about it. It doesn't matter. Well, that's not what the Most High says. This is Ecclesiastes. All right. And what you have to remember about Ecclesiastes, this whole thing is about balance. Balance. All right. I'm going to read the first one. It says, to everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under the heaven. A time to be born and a time to die, a time to plant and a time to pluck up that which is planted, a time to kill and a time to heal, a time to break down and a time to build up. Skipping down, verse 8, a time to love and a time to hate, a time of war and a time of peace. Again, balance. Now verse 15, for you people to say, oh, the past is the past, just move on. Okay. This is verse 15. That which hath been is now, and that which is to be hath already been. And get this, the Most High requireth that which is past. So He hasn't forgot. It tells you in Revelation. Let's get that, because a lot of you are going to say, no, that's not that what that means. No. Okay. But you got to remember, what does it say about those that pierced Him? All right. Now, let's see. All right. Verse 7, that's Revelation chapter 1, verse 7. It says, behold, He cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see Him, and they also which pierced Him. And all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of Him, even so. Amen. or so be it. All right. All right. So yes, he has a vendetta. All right. So the question is, why don't you want to hear every year about this damn Holocaust crap? All right. Which is proven. I did a video on it not long ago about how they got that from what happened to Northern Kingdom Jake. All right. About the uh, supposed what was that chemical? Cyclone B, and about the showers and all that. They got that from what happened to Jake. What American Edomite, so-called white people, did with uh, the tribes of Issachar and the other Northern Kingdom. So what you call so-called Mexicans today. All right. Yes, that's a fact. All right, they got that idea from what happened to so-called Mexicans, how they were treated back in the I'm gonna say from the 20s on up, from the late 19 teens on up. I think it was 1916, 1917 on up through the into the 40s. Well, especially in the 30s. They got that from what happened to Jake. But anyway, that's another story. Anyway, a history of tolerance for violence has laid groundwork for injustice today. He says we are living, and this is a statue sculpture down in Montgomery, Alabama. All right, it says we're living in America's era of mass incarceration with just 5% of the world's population. This nation holds 25% of the world's prisoners. And that just goes to show you we are still in captivity. All right. You have a nation that's in subjection unto another nation. All right. It says, and many more people impacted by its crime policies. More than 2.1 million Americans are incarcerated in jails and prisons, up from less than 200,000 in 72. Now, this came out in 2019, last year. So from 72 until the end, it turned 47 years. All right. While over 4.6 million more are on probation or parole. Nothing but money. These numbers are not faceless. African Americans make up about 13% of the nation's population, but constitute 28% of all arrests, 40% of the incarcerated, and 42% of those on death row. African Americans, Latinos, and Native Americans, look at that. That's what we're telling you all the time. We're the same people. Are more likely to be arrested, jailed, awaiting trial, and sentenced to jail or prison when compared to their Edomite American counterparts. Perhaps the starkest statistic, recent data predicted one of every 3 black boys and one of 6 Latino boys born in 2001 will go to jail or prison within their lifetimes if current trends continue. And that's how it was designed to be. All right. In some ways, these statistics outline a contemporary problem, but the challenges they describe are legacies of systems much older and deeper. The same judgments about criminality, race, and control that led one Mississippi official in 1865 to remark, emancipation will require a system of prisons. So now you know where that stemmed from, but they won't give you the name of the official. I got to look that up later. Still, color our political discourse and policy outcomes, and the widespread yet largely unknown story of racial terror and lynching continues to shape our lives. And it's something else. Let's see. Let me figure out. Okay. Hold on. Let's see. All right. Here it is. This is the American Legislative Exchange Council. It says it is a nonprofit organization of conservative state legislators and private sector representatives who draft and share model legislation for distribution among state governments. All right, let's see what else they're into. All right, let's see. Gun control, labor unions, immigration, illegal. Okay. No, but it's got to be something else. Let's see. Secrecy. Let's see. Let's go here. Corporate influence. All right. There's something particular I'm looking for. Let's see. Hold on. They keep moving it around. I got to keep looking at other places. Let's see. Lobbying. Okay. Let's see. Where is it? Come on. All right. Let's see. Let's see. Pfizer, Exxon Mobil. Let's see. I may have gone past it. Let's see. Slovakia. They trying to be slick. Let's see. Pedophilia. Let's see. The Koch brothers. Nope, let's not. Let's see. Stand your ground. Let's see. I apologize. Ordinarily, I would have had all this ready, but like I said, they be trying to hide stuff. Because like the scriptures say, it's nothing new under the sun. All right, let's see. Because they hold a conference every year in Philadelphia. But what I'm looking for is the private prison industry. Let's see. But I want to show you, see, stand your ground laws. And of course, this doesn't apply to us because there's a case down in Georgia right now where some rednecks harassed a Jake to the point where, in order to try to get away, he shot at him and he actually killed a Edomite girl. And they're doing all kinds of weird things with that. Let's see. Here it is. Criminal sentencing and prison management. Sorry it took all that time. But, see, truth and sentencing, 3 strikes. This is all them. Whacking Hut, Corrections Corporation of America, these private prisons. All right. They were contributors. To ALEC. Of course. Filling, got to keep the prisons filled. All right, let's go back to what I was, because for time's sake, I got to wrap this up. Here we go. Yeah. But this is the state of Jake in America. All right. And we keep telling you by the prophecies, we are identified. Nobody else this happens to. All right. This is Daniel 9 and 12. It says, wait a minute. Oops. What am I doing there? This is Daniel chapter 9, verse 12. And he hath confirmed his words which he spake against us and against our judges that judged us by bringing upon us a great evil. Esau, nation of Edom, so-called white people, for under the whole heaven has not been done as has been done upon Jerusalem. Remember, Jerusalem is a people before it's a place, all right? Because what happened, what's coming now, is going to be worse than that. This is Matthew 24 and 21. It says, for then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time. No, nor ever shall be. Because let me tell you something. This is all about these Edomites trying to get their birthright back. And they're trying to push this vaccine. All right. And from what I've read, there's all kinds of crap in that. Now, there's much debate as to whether this was something they had on standby, even though they say they had the drug companies trying to mass produce this, Operation Warp Speed and all that. But regardless, you got nanotech in there and stuff that lets them mark you to the point where they can, I guess it's under UV light, that they can tell that you've taken the vaccine. Now, why go through all this just for a simple bug? No, there's a lot more to this. Please don't take that vaccine. Let's see. This is going to be, and I'm going to have to wrap it up. This is Lamentations 4. And let's see, 9. It says, they that be slain with the sword are better than they that be slain with hunger. For these pine away, stricken through for want of the fruits of the field. And it's true. You'd rather take a headshot or anything than to just slowly wither away. And you can see the beginnings of famine coming now. All right. With the shortages, you can just look at the stores, look at your local store. Things that used to be readily available and would immediately be restocked. It's not that way anymore. All right, let's see. Let's go to Joel 2nd chapter. Start at 2. It says that because this is something that Christianity likes to push about, what's that song, Oh Happy Day and all that, when the Lord comes back. Oh, no. It says a day of darkness, Joel 2 and 2, a day of darkness and of gloominess, a day of clouds and of thick darkness, as the morning spread upon the mountains, a great people and a strong. There hath not been ever the like, neither shall be any more after it, even to the years of many generations. All right. And, another point to be made with that is when you go to Daniel 12, it tells you it's going to get so bad that what? The archangel Michael, all right, it's going to stand up for us. It's Daniel 12 and 1. And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people. And there shall be a time of trouble such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book. All right, so that's bad. All right, so all these people can, take their time and continue to think that things are going to get better, and when they're not. All right, and they're going to be ass out because we're trying to tell you to get your affairs in order now, spiritually, that is. All right, because you got these preppers and things of that nature that are storing up, things physically, and you don't know where you're going to be when things kick off. You're just storing that up for someone else, like us, hopefully, Lord willing. So with that, I've gone way over. Call halal Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai by Hashem Krokadash. And of course, double honors once again to the apostles of Great Millstone. All right, so with that, Shalom, Martin.